Imagine pouring your heart into something, only to be told over and over again that it's not good enough. Imagine chasing a dream while life keeps knocking you down, making you question if you should even keep going. This is the story of a woman who refused to give up, a woman who faced rejection, failure, and heartbreak but still believed in her dream. And because she didn't quit, she changed the world. J.K. Rowling wasn't born into success. Before she became one of the best-selling authors in history, she was just an ordinary woman with an extraordinary dream to share a story about a boy wizard with the world. But the road to success, it was anything but easy. She was struggling, broke, and alone. A single mother, living in a tiny apartment, battling depression, barely able to afford to feed her child. Writing was her only escape. Late at night, while her baby slept, she scribbled down ideas, creating a world that lived only in her imagination. But with every passing day, doubt crept in. Would anyone even care about this story? Was she just wasting her time? She faced rejection in every part of her life. Her marriage had fallen apart. She had no job, no income, and was living on government welfare. At times she felt like she had hit rock bottom. But even in those darkest moments, she held on to one thing: her story. Because deep down, she knew it was special, and she wasn't ready to let go. When she finally finished her book, she thought the hard part was over. She believed in her story. She believed the world would love it, too. But the publishing industry, they didn't see it the same way. Her manuscript was rejected, not once, not twice, but by 12 different publishers. 12 times she was told no. 12 times she was told her story wasn't good enough. One publisher even advised her to get a day job because there was no money in children's books. Can you imagine what that must have felt like? To pour years of your life into something, only to be dismissed over and over again. Most people would have quit. Most people would have accepted defeat and moved on. But not J.K. Rowling, because she knew something most people forget: failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. She didn't stop. She kept going. And on her 13th attempt, a small publishing house decided to take a chance on her. Even then, they warned her that she shouldn't expect much. Children's books don't make money, they said. But Rowling didn't care about money. She cared about the story. She believed in it when no one else did. And that belief changed everything. Because that book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, it became a global phenomenon. A story that touched the hearts of millions. A story that turned a struggling, rejected writer into one of the most successful authors of all time. Harry Potter wasn't just a book series. It became a movement. It created a universe that people escaped to, just like Rowling had once escaped into her own imagination. 7 books, 8 blockbuster movies, theme parks, merchandise, and billions of dollars in revenue. All of it started with a single mom who refused to quit. But this isn't just about J.K. Rowling. This is about you. How many times have you felt like giving up? How many times have you heard no and believed it was the end? What if you're just one more attempt away from your breakthrough? What if the only thing standing between you and success is your decision to keep going? Rowling once said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all." Think about that. If you avoid failure, you also avoid success. Every person who has ever accomplished something great has faced rejection, has doubted themselves, has felt like giving up. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is persistence. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper because they said he lacked imagination. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. And J.K. Rowling was told she would never make it as a writer. Yet today, we know their names. Not because they were lucky, not because they were the smartest, but because they didn't stop. So whatever dream you're chasing, whether it's writing, music, business, or something entirely different, remember this: you don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need one chance, one opportunity, and the courage to keep going until you find it. If J.K. Rowling had given up after her first rejection, the world would have never known Harry Potter. So what might the world be missing? If you give up on your dream, don't stop. Keep believing. Keep pushing. Your story isn't over yet. If this inspired you, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Your dreams are worth fighting for.